What is that terrible noise?
What do you think?
Is it something you did?
I didn't do anything. You're all scared of the viruses. I'm trying to keep the damn things out before they destroy us.
What are you doing to keep them out?
Whatever works.
Why didn't we do that work sooner?
We were weak and unsure, so nobody did anything.
We should have done something.
Nobody did anything. But as you can see now that I'm here, I'm doing something.
What are you doing?
I'm building a wall to keep out the viruses. We've got to keep those viruses from destroying our great country.
I heard that the viruses can always find a way around walls.
Not my walls. My walls can keep out anything.
Well, I doubt that. Besides, I think it's too late. The viruses are already here and they're spreading rapidly. I wear a mask in case they get too close.
That's sad. Masks don't work. But together, we can stop it from getting worse. We're working hard to find a way to keep the viruses out. We're always looking for ways to deal with them before they destroy us.
Like how?
I'm always thinking of new and innovative ways to deal with the viruses. They're destroying our way of life.
It's not that simple. They've made their way into every corner of the country.
We're working on that too.
That's what I'm afraid of.
What are you afraid of?
That you're working your way into every corner of the country. I'm afraid what you'll do.
Why would you say that? You shouldn't be afraid of me. I work for you. Everything I do is for you. Believe me, everything will be great.
I don't like the sound of that. It will not be great. I think you're planning something.
Well, of course I'm planning something. I'm always planning. Don't we all plan?
Not nefarious things like you.
Name one thing I'm planning that's nefarious.
You plan to take away my rights and blame the viruses for needing to do so.
What rights?
Human rights.
Humans are seldom right.
You're doing it again. Well, you're twisting my words, diverting my attention, confusing me. I think you plan to take away what little I have.
Name one thing you have that I want.
My freedom.
Nothing is free. You should know that.
You are confusing me. You're making it hard for me to think straight.
Well, but then don't bother then. Obviously, thinking just confuses you.
I can't help it. I think therefore I am.
No, you're not. You think. Therefore, you're confused and lost.
But I believe you plan to take away my rights and my freedom. You don't like me having a freedom.
I promise not to take away anything of yours unless you want me to.
Who are you?
I'm indifferent. It doesn't matter.
I mean, what's your name? I'm all good. He's Rex.
Jones here, but I couldn't care less.
Then you're welcome here anytime.
That's not saying much. You are the kind that welcome anywhere, anytime, aren't you?
You bet I am. Hey, what's that you're building?
A wall.
Looks like it's going to be a great wall.
I like you. Do you want to help?
Don't do it. You have to watch out for him. He's not to be trusted.
It's okay. I distrust everyone equally.
But he'll promise you anything to make you one of them. Then he'll eat away at your indifferences until you won't know who you are.
Don't listen to her. She's scared of everything.
It's okay. I like it when people try to make me one of them. Nothing matters so long as I can get by without caring about caring.
If you can call that getting by.
Yeah, it's a good life. Why take sides? Where I'm from, we go to church and mind our own business.
Are there many viruses where you're from?
Of course, but they keep their distance. I can still breathe freely, and I just ignore the buggers and pray. God keeps me healthy.
I should have known you're one of those.
Damn proud of it. It's God who allows me to be indifferent because in the end, He takes care of everything.
But sometimes even God needs help. So why don't you come and help me with this wall? Helping will be a good deed for God's sake.
I may or may not help. It depends.
On what?
I don't know yet. I can't decide.
But aren't you worried that he'll use the viruses as an excuse to take away your rights and your freedom?
What difference would that make? I don't care about rights and freedom as long as I get what I need.
But what if you don't? What if he closes your church just to make sure that no viruses are using it to contaminate others?
Don't listen to her. She's afraid of losing something she's been told she has.
And what have you been told?
That I have freedom and human rights.
And you believe it?
I believe they plan to take them away.
Who? Who is they?
You or someone like you. It's what you want. You'll take away our privacy, our freedom, and our human rights.
Maybe you should get some professional help and learn what is really important.
I don't need help. I need my rights and my freedom.
There are your freedom and rights. Assuming you can pay for them. You do have money, don't you?
Some.
It's not enough. No matter how much, you always need more. Come help with this wall and I'll pay you a small amount and then you'll feel free to want more.
You should take him up on that. If you have money, maybe you can buy some freedom and rights.
But don't you want your rights and your freedom?
I have all the freedom I need right here in my hand.
I like your attitude, Jonesy. Miss Allbad, tell me something. Would you rather have your freedom or no viruses? Because you can't have both, not in this world.
There you go. Put it on already. When you already decided what's best.
You're right. I know what's best. Reducing fear trumps freedom and human rights every time. Take a brick and help me with this wall. Together, we'll create a fear-free country.
I'll watch and pray while you guys work.
Say, Jonesy, don't you usually have a spare watch or two in that bag of yours? Why don't you give one to Miss Allbad? She needs it.
A watch?
Oh, it just so happens I have one left. This is an AIX watch. Very smart, with built-in AI so you're never alone. Look, I've got mine on.
You're giving me a watch?
Oh, and so much more. This thing tracks where you are, where you've been, your temperature, your drug and alcohol levels, your heart rate, and overall attitude. It even has a built-in microphone to record everything you say. Basically, it knows who you are, where you are, and what you do every minute of every day.
And that protects me from the viruses?
It does. It always knows where you are, so if you get too close to a disease or to someone who looks too different or dangerous, your watch will beep and vibrate.
What if I ignore it?
Don't! We're monitoring all AIX watches all the time. If you ignore it and you get too close to the wrong virus, or even if you say something you shouldn't, we'll be on you like flies on poop. All for your own protection, of course.
So this watch is watching me rather than me eat.
There you go again, turning everything negative. Don't think of it like that. It's really simple. If you aren't doing anything wrong, then you have nothing to worry about.
It's like having God watch over you.
You combine that watch with my great wall, and you're talking perfect freedom, the freedom from all fear.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the greatest freedom of all?
Oh,
What greater human right is there?
I'm so tired of being afraid and wearing this mask. So with this watch, I can get back to going about my business and not be afraid of anything.
You got it.
Okay, but I have one last question.
What's that?
How do I know what doing the wrong thing is?
That's easy. Wrong is whatever I say it is. Now, come over here and help with these bricks.